brand new video and something a little bit different. So today, as you guys can see, my hair is looking awfully different from my curls. Yes guys, I have boho braids and I'm literally so happy and so excited to share this video with you. You guys know, if you've been on here for a while, I'm not exactly a girl who has braids in all the time. I've had such bad experiences, like tugging on my scalp, too heavy, just so many different things, and I usually run away from them. Literally, these braids have changed the game for me, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys too. So before we go any further, I want to give a big shout out to Ywigs for sponsoring today's video. They sent me this beautiful hair and we're going to talk a little bit about it. So today I'm using their Spanish curl human hair, and they sent me 3 bundles and I actually used 2 bundles to create this look. The curls are really light and fluffy, kind of like an elongated S, and I absolutely love them. It's great for a summer look. It gives you that beach wave summer vibes. And guys, I just want to say this hair is double drawn. You know, sometimes you get some hair and it's like starts out thick and then it goes really slim. Like, this hair is honestly thick throughout, such good quality, and it's absolutely so light. This was usually an issue for me when I had braids before. The issue was, honestly, most of the time the braids were too heavy and it would pull on my scalp and I would end up having to take them out. This time around, I'm literally so shocked because my hair is so light. I actually feel like I have nothing on my head, and these are long, like, so for me to feel like I have nothing on my head is absolutely insane, and it just goes to show the astounding quality of this hair. I always say, put your money where your mouth is and you get what you pay for, and guys, this is literally some very high quality, high standard hair, and you literally cannot go wrong with purchasing this hair. So they sent me 3 bundles of their Spanish curl hair. They also sent a little kit that had a crochet needle, a little comb and brush set to do our edges, 2 alligator clips, and a rat tail comb, which was great because it gives you everything you absolutely need to create this look. And I also purchased 3 packs of like specialist braiding hair. I absolutely did not need all 3, guys. I've only got 1 pack of hair in my head. They are knotless braids, and it's just, there's no weight. And you guys know I have a lot of hair. You guys know I have a lot of hair, and these braids are actually created in a small to medium sizes. I've had them in now for a couple of days just so I could give a true testament when I gave this review, and I absolutely, like, I have nothing bad to say. I'm loving it, like, I'm loving it. I was actually saying, like, oh, I wonder how long I might last this time. I'm sure these braids are going to be in for a month, and for me that's long. So along with the hair that they sent me, guys, we're also going to be using a few products. So of course you need your bottle of water. I'm also going to be using the Neat Braid Conditioning Shining Gel, and I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So it looks like this. So if you've been here for a while, guys, you know that I can't really use gels on my scalp, and I struggle to find a good gel basically. So doing my edges, doing a slick back one, sometimes they're quite difficult for me. I would usually only do those styles when I'm about to wash my hair immediately after I finish the style. But this product was recommended to me, and it's supposed to be all natural and basically doesn't have a lot of the alcohols and chemicals in the regular gels. So I'm actually giving this a try this time. If it works out really well, I'll be sure to let you guys know when I film my maintenance video for the braids, because I will be using this. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Of course, you have to have mousse. We'll be using the Lots Body shea and coconut oil mousse today. This is like one of my favorite mousse. I love how it's so moisturizing but gives you that nice hold and crunch. Yeah guys, so that is literally all you need. If you want to have like a scalp oil, you can, a hair oil, you can, something to moisturize your hair. That's entirely up to you. But these are basically the bulk of products that I use to create this style. And guys, without further ado, honestly, let's just go ahead and jump into it because I'm so excited and I can't wait to share this with you.
So today, guys, we are going to start out on freshly washed clean hair. As you can see, my hair is still in its natural curly state. However, it is optional if you do want to blow out your hair. It tends to give you an easier ride when you're going through your braids. As you can see, I've gone ahead and pre-done my braids already, but I will walk you through how I did this pattern. So I started with just parting my hair in exact half. After that, I decided to do 3 braids for the back of my head, so that will form 3 rows, and then I came forward to the front to do 6 rows at the front part of my hair. And this just makes life so much easier, guys, when you're going through. The parts are already done and you just need to put the hair in smaller sections. As you can see, I've already gone ahead and separated my braiding hair on my rack. It just makes life so much easier when we're going ahead. If you haven't got one of these, it's really affordable, straight off Amazon. And guys, it just makes the braiding process so much easier, especially if you're doing them on your own. I also decided to go ahead and separate the boho human hair into little sections just so that will place it in my braids. As you can see, I used a little bit of my Neat Braids gel just to help me to separate and clump the hair at the top. As you can see guys, it just helps to form the sections, and it just makes it so much easier when they're pre-divided, as I can just take up each section and plait flawlessly through my hair. I wanted to make this process as easy as possible as I have a lot of hair. So it's a couple hours later and I've done about 3 rows in my head, and as you can see, this is how it's looking. I'm absolutely loving it, and you can see the sections are small to medium size. Next up guys, I'm going to show you exactly how I do my braids. I of course start out by dividing the hair into 3 equal sections, and as we want our look to be very full guys, we're going to do 1 full braiding motion, and then we're going to insert a piece of our human hair and continue on by doing some more braiding motions and feeding in our braiding hair at this point. As you can see, we're just using small amounts of braiding hair just because we want more human hair to show. Now guys, after every 7 or 8 braiding motions, we're going to go in and add an extra piece of human hair. Now you can decide to add these a little sooner or a little bit later, depending on how full you want your hair to be. When I'm inserting the human hair, I usually just insert it and hold it with my thumb. I then push the hair up around the top of my head just to hold it in place, and then I proceed to start braiding down just to make sure that it's secure in place. I also have a friend helping me out today just to help me get through the braids a little bit quicker, because you guys know I have a lot of hair, so we're actually braiding this hair together. If we have any untidy flyaway pieces, I just snip those just to make sure that our braid is neat and clean. And our last braid guys, and the process is typically the same. The hair at the front of our head tends to be a little shorter than the hair in the back, so just make sure when you're doing this braid that you feed in enough braiding hair to make sure that your plait at the front is the same thickness as the ones in the body of the hair. I also like to add a few strategic pieces of human hair at the front to help frame my face. So typically when I'm doing this braid, I would go ahead and feeding a little bit of human hair immediately, give it a little plait, and then I start to come down adding a couple pieces as I feed in the braiding hair as well. You have to make sure guys that you're gripping the hair really tight just to make sure that everything is sitting down and that it's seamless. You can typically add in about 10 to 12 pieces of human hair in the front and top braids just to give you that full look, and of course this is what everyone's gonna see, so we want it to look extra special. Now guys, when we're ending off our braid, most people tend to do a knot at the end. However, my hair is quite long, so my hair is actually almost as long as the braid. I'm going to be plaiting my braid all the way down, almost to the ends, and then I'm just going to leave the tips exposed, and this is where we're going to use our curlers. However, if your hair is much shorter, you can go ahead and do a knot at the ends of the hair where your hair finishes in the braid. Give it a knot, and then you can leave the rest of the hair where you will do your spiral curl. And this will just help you guys when you're taking down the hair, you know where to cut so you don't cut your actual natural hair. Next, we're going to move on to the dipping process, which can be a little tedious but is very important. If you added human hair to your ends, then this process is not for you, but of course I didn't, so I went ahead and added some rods to the ends of my braids just to give them a curly look to match with the human hair. So I've already inserted those, and we're just going to go ahead and dip. Now guys, please take care and caution when you're doing this. For example, for me, my hair is as long as the braid, so I am dipping this in boiling water, so I'm absolutely only dipping the exposed tips of hair that are not braided, just to make sure that boiling water is not going on my natural hair to cause any damage. And so now I'm going to go in with a little bit of mousse to the top of my hair. And this is because we have curls. We want the curls to be really bouncy and cute. So we're just going to make sure that we apply that to the roots of our hair and then work our way down into the curls. I really want my curls to shine and do their thing, so this is definitely an important step, especially if you want that wet look, guys. I'm very much for that wet look. I love how the curls look when you add the mousse to them.
Alright guys, and just like that we have reached the end of the video. The hair is still a little bit down and it's still drying, but guys, I absolutely love it. I love how the curls are like, they're there, they're not too big, too bold, but they're there and it's so lovely. It's giving like the most beautiful summer look. I feel like this will look so nice on a holiday, like somewhere in Thailand or even Europe and Spain with some nice colorful dresses. Like I just feel like this is just giving holiday vibes. Like I feel like I need to go on a holiday now. But yeah, who is she? Who is she, guys? I'm so shocked. Like, look at the ends of this hair as well. Like, look at how bold it is. Like, look at the curls. Could you imagine how nice this is gonna look? You have to do like an updo, guys. Like, it's gonna look so nice in the back. It's gonna be so curly and bushy. And what I love, guys, about these braids is that they're not heavy. So like, usually, time and time again, years ago, even to like lift my head up, like it would be too heavy for me to even have my hair in one. And these feel so nice for me to even do like a ponytail or even like a messy bun. Like I'm so excited to try out the styles on this hair. I just can't wait to see like how the hair is gonna hold up as well. Another thing that I made sure to do, guys, when I created this style was to put a few bits down in front to just frame my face and also create that like really like soft summer curls look if I wanted to do like an updo or I wanted to just have the front just clipped back. I felt like these little pieces in the front would look really nice, look really cute. You guys can tell I'm really happy. Like I'm really happy with this look today. So guys, in the coming weeks we are definitely going to be doing two things. A styling video, so I'm going to show you guys a few styles that I would do with this hair. And secondly, we are going to do a maintenance video on how I would basically maintain the hair, refresh the curls, maintain my own natural hair and my scalp to keep it healthy while I'm wearing the braids. And yeah, so those are two videos that you guys can look out for. Now that we're back on my little filming streak. But yeah, now we're back on track, we're moving forward, and we're going to try to be back on our consistent train once again. So guys, thank you so much for rocking with me and supporting me so far. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers and I'm so happy. And my goal is to reach 10K by the end of the year. And I know that the only way I can do that is by being here, showing up and being consistent. So that's what we're gonna do. And I hope you guys hold me accountable and be like, where are you, Cherisse, where are you? So that we can just hit our goals this year. So thank you guys so much. It means the world to me that you're here and that you're watching. And yeah, thank you Ywigs for this gorgeous hair. And I look forward to